Good day everyone. Welcome. In this video, we'll explore what institutionalism is, types of institutionalism, why it matters, key concepts such as formal and informal institutionalism, and notable theories who have shaped our understanding of this vital framework. Institutionalism is an approach that highlights rule of institutions. So it so it focuses on institutions humanly devised constraints that affect human behavior. Types of institutionalism. First, institutionalism, normative institutionalism. It focuses on how norms, values, and culture shape institutions. Example, companies adopting sustainability practices because it's socially expected. Number two, rational choice institutionalism. It focuses how individuals make strategic choices within institutions to maximize their self-interest. Example, politicians making decisions based on what will get them re-elected. Third, institutionalism, historical. It focuses how past events and decisions shape current institutions and policies. Example, the U.S. two-party system rooted in historical events. Number 4, discursive institutionalism. It focuses how ideas and language shape institutions and policies. Example, using specific language in political debates to frame issues. Number 5, economic institutionalism. It focuses how economic factors and in, incentives shape institutions. Example, government regulations on businesses to protect consumers. Number 6, sociological institutionalism. It focuses how institutions shape social behavior and norms. Example, the influence of educational institutions on societal values. Number 7, constructivist institutionalism. It focuses how social and cultural factors construct the meaning of institutions. Example, the evolving understanding of human rights. Feminist institutionalism. It focuses how gender roles and power dynamics shape institutions. Example, the underrepresentation of women in leadership positions. Next is two types of institutions. First, formal institutions include the written constitution, laws, policies, rights, and regulations enforced by official authorities. Informal institutions are equally known but not laid down in writing, and they tend to be more persistent than formal rules. Example of formal institutions: money, traffic rules, and holidays. An example of informal institutions: dowry, arranged marriage, tipping food service. Next, important theories on institutionalism. David Mitrani was a Romanian-born British scholar, historian, and political theorist. Mitrani is considered as the father of functionalism in international relations, which is classified under liberal institutionalism. Functionalism as applied to the states to the study of states proposes an alternative to territorialism, which is the foundation from which states derive their power of authority from territory. Functionalism explains that a state's authority lies in functions and needs and the ability to provide for those needs. Jean Monnet was a French political economist and diplomat. As one of the originators of the European Union, he saw how the needs of the state are to be achieved through the principle of supranationality. As Mitrani argued against territory being the source of authority, Monnet used the argument to erase country borderlines. Stephen Krasner, an American professor of international relations, Krasner argues that the American government and non-government organizations should prioritize the stabilizations of weakened states so that American interests will be protected in order to address the continued deterioration of weaker states, he suggested creation of institutions that will allow the weaker states to enter a market democracy. Why is it important to study institutions? Institutions provide a framework for understanding why people behave the way they do. They shape our expectations, influence our decisions, and constrain our choices. Institutions can explain a wide range of social outcomes, from economic growth to political stability. Example, strong property rights can encourage investment and innovation, while corrupt institutions can hinder development. While corrupt institutions can hinder development. Understanding the rules of institutions can help policymakers design effective policies and social reforms by recognizing the importance of institutional factors. Policymakers can target interventions that are most likely to be successful. Institutions can help us understand historical events and trends by examining the evolution of institutions over time. We can gain insights into how societies change and develop essence institutions. In essence, institutions are the building blocks of society. By studying them, we can better understand the world around us and work towards creating a more just and equitable future. So, institutionalism provides us critical insights into the structures that govern us live by studying both formal and informal institutions and acknowledging the contributions of influential thinkers. We equip ourselves with with the knowledge to navigate and improve the systems around us.